So hi everyone, welcome to Learn TikTok for Business. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. A little bit about myself. I'm Heather Paris. For those of you who don't know me, I am the founder and creator of Live Inspired Now, the Live Inspired Now brand, the best-selling Live Inspired Now book. Just happen to have it right here. My screen is blocking images out, that's okay. And I'm also a coach trainer. So I run the Inspired Life School Coach Training School. But tonight I'm here also representing Girls Unscripted. I am super, super proud of Girls Unscripted. It is something that my friend Brittany and I started up. We were getting together and having these girls' nights, and we were sharing cool products that we liked, hair products, face products, whatever, just both of us being kind of product junkies. We were getting together and saying, ooh, try this, try that. And then we started inviting some friends over and they were really liking it. And then we kind of realized that there was no platform for girls to just kind of get together, have a girls' night, and totally be free and unscripted, and to be able to say and do whatever you wanted. So that was kind of how Girls Unscripted was born. And most recently, we invited Jen to join us, who is on this webinar as our tech support for the evening, and also Reagan, who is not here this evening, and we hope that she feels better very soon. So tonight we're talking about TikTok. I'm super excited about it. I have actually been on TikTok for a couple of years, but I started building with TikTok, building my business with TikTok recently. And it all started because of Brittany. I'll blame her, it's her fault. So Brittany said recently, hey, why don't you just do like little 30-second videos and put them on TikTok? And I was like, well, I've kind of always wanted to do those little short bursts, but it seemed like a lot of work. And for me, being long-winded and having so much to say, it's actually really difficult for me to kind of pare things down to 60 seconds or less. But I gave it a try. And even though I had been on TikTok for a couple of years, I never used it. I only had the account so that I could monitor my children. And as soon as I started posting videos and getting serious about actually being on TikTok and using the platform, instant growth. I mean, it was just absolutely phenomenal. So for those of you who are not completely aware of what TikTok is, it's an online social media platform for short mobile videos. And their mission, and you can go right to TikTok.com and see, their mission is to inspire creativity and bring joy. So despite what people think, it's not just for dancing, it's not just for music, it's their mission is to inspire creativity and bring joy. So the videos on TikTok are 60 seconds or less, and they can be about absolutely anything. And we're going to get into some categories that might inspire you for your own videos in a little bit. And why should you be on TikTok? Well, why not? Seriously, it's super fun. It's one of the fastest growing platforms. And it's just another way to get you, your content, your brand, your products, whatever it is, out there. And if you're not sure how, I will tell you that this video is not teaching you how to like download the app and use the app. That's not what it's for. You can easily learn that in 5 minutes if you ask any 12-year-old. So if you don't have the app downloaded on your phone, you have to do it from your phone, then please hand your phone over to your 12-year-old and say, download TikTok and teach me how to use it, because I guarantee they can get it. That's what teenagers are useful for, among other things, right? So about me on TikTok, I want to give you guys some information. So first of all, if you're on already, follow me on TikTok. My username on TikTok is @InspiredHeather. Okay, you have the little @ sign just like on Instagram, and my username is InspiredHeather. I have over 7,000 followers on TikTok. My videos have been liked over 140,000 times. My viral videos have been seen so many times, over 700,000 times. 85% of my viewers are females. 15% of my viewers are males. So you can see the ladies like my videos, right? 92% of my audience comes from the United States, 4% from Canada, and 4% is other. And I'm going to tell you how to get all of this information on your own TikTok after you've been making some videos. So 9 p.m. is when I get my most views. Now that's a little bit different than Facebook, for example. On Tuesdays, I post a Transformational Tuesday video from my website. That's another thing. Write this down, liveinspirednow.com. If you're not a subscriber to my website, make sure you go do that. I send out one Transformational Tuesday video every week, and that video goes out at 10 a.m. and that's when I have the most open. So this platform is totally different than Facebook. Facebook, 10 a.m. on a Tuesday or a Thursday, great time to put content out. However, TikTok, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. And why? It's because it's a much younger demographic that's on TikTok. The number one song that my personal viewers, now this isn't for everybody, this is my viewers, the number one song that my viewers listen to on the platform is Surrender by Natalie Taylor. And most recently, I was invited to be a TikTok creator. So TikTok actually reached out to me, which is a huge, huge feather in my cap. I'm super excited about it. They reached out to me, asked me to be a creator on the platform. They've offered me perks and merch and invites to TikTok events, and I'm super excited. But this week, I've been also invited by TikTok to be a creator for their new EDU Talk, which is educational videos. So starting May 1st up until the end of June, they've asked me to create 5 videos per week, educational or inspirational content, anything I want, and post it to TikTok. And then I get some perks because of that too. So I'm really, really, really excited, not only about how the growth that I've had on this platform, but that TikTok actually notices. Like you have a problem on Facebook, too bad, right? You never hear from anybody. You can send the little automated message saying, I would like to question this, but then you never really hear from a human. Whereas TikTok, like I actually got an email from them in my inbox. And to me, I don't know, just super, super cool. If you find that as exciting as I do, just say whoop, whoop in the comments, in the chat box, because I am super, super stoked about that. So my stats, I want to compare a few things. In the time on Facebook, I was on Facebook for 10 years. I'm still on Facebook, but it took me 10 years on Facebook to go from 0 friends to 5,000. 10 years. Now building on Instagram, it took me 7 years to go from 0, just opened my account, 0 followers on Instagram to 1,247. That's currently what I have on Instagram, 1,247. And on TikTok, it's taking me 3 months. It's actually a little bit less, but I just wasn't tracking it because I didn't know that all of this was going to explode. But in less than 3 months, I've gone from 20 followers. I had 20 to over 7,000. So I've been checking my TikTok all day. And as of this evening, it's at 7,074. So I picked up another roughly 74 followers today, and it just grows and grows every time I check it. So why should you be on TikTok? Well, that's one of your biggest reasons right there. It's easy, easy, easy to grow on this platform. So I want to get into the meat and potatoes now, and please start taking notes because I do talk fast. So let's go over some tips to build on TikTok. Who's excited? First of all, put in the chat box if you're excited. If you're getting, heck yeah, right? I am. I'm excited. Yeah, exactly. It's not just fun, it's exciting, and it's something that you can use to actually grow your business. Any business, no matter what your business is, and we're going to talk about that. So, okay, tips to build on your TikTok. Number 1, and I got about 10 billion of them, so get ready. Number 1, have a good profile. And what do you need for a good profile? You need a good picture of your face, right? Don't put a picture of your car or something like that. People want to connect with a human. It's important that you put a picture of your face. And I know I hear this all the time. Oh, but I don't like my picture. Oh, I don't take a good. Just shut up, get over it, and put your picture on. I don't care what it looks like. And try to smile. Take off my glasses. Smile. You know, it could be candid. It doesn't have to be a professional headshot. In fact, it's better that it's not, because you want to look relatable. You want to look like you're just somebody that you could hang out in the kitchen with and have a cup of tea. So a good picture, and then you want a super short bio, and then a link to your website or your page or whatever. So I don't know if you can, probably can't see this. No, you can't. You're gonna have to go to my TikTok to see it. But my TikTok has an icon of books, and then it says best-selling author, and then it says IG at Heather Parris. That's my Instagram handle, so they can go see my Instagram. And then it says, get my relationship course for only $7. And then it has the link, DIY relationship repair. Now, I do most of my TikTok videos. Oh, thank you. Somebody said they like my background image. I do most of my videos on TikTok about relationships. So, of course, I'm selling my relationship repair course. So make sure that your profile just looks good and is really clean, and keep it short and sweet. People don't like to read. Let's think about this now. If you don't believe me, when's the last time you got an email and it had like paragraph after paragraph after paragraph, and you said, oh, you just clicked the X and then you marked it as unread and you said, I'll get back to that later. Or you get a message from somebody on Messenger and they like write, they don't have any like spaces between their paragraphs, it's just this big long thing, and you're like, oh, I'll read that later. I don't have time right now. So people don't want to read, okay? So keep it short and sweet. The second tip is to pick a niche or niche, however you decide to say it. Now listen, pick one thing and focus on that. You can post other stuff too. I promise you, I do. But you want to stay mainly within your niche. I say do about a 1-to-5 ratio. So 5 videos in your niche and then 1 something else, right? So like I'll do relationship videos, and then I'll break it up with, like most recently this week, I broke it up with a meditation video. I taught people how to do some meditation and breathing to get over anxiety. So I put that in there. But I've had videos where, like when we were in Mexico, I posted videos of us releasing turtles on the beach. That's one of my biggest viral videos. It's also a little bit of a thorn in my side, and I'll tell you why after. Brittany, remind me to tell them why the turtle video is a pain in the ass. But you want to, have kind of stay within your niche. So if you're selling custom engraved glasses, then most of your videos are going to be about that. But now and then you do something fun or funny or educational or whatever, just something different to break it up a little. Now, let's talk about some of the categories. And there's limitless categories, but these are the ones that I pick that I see the most. So the first one would be educational. That's a video that's academic, maybe how-tos, maybe about personal growth or development. Mine, I think, are pretty like mostly educational because I'm teaching people how to have healthy and happy relationships. The next kind of video you can do would be entertaining. Pardon me. And that's, comedy, dancing, pranks, anything weird. You see a lot of really weird stuff, or skateboard videos, kids jumping off of things into pool, jumping off the roof into the pool, things like that. I can never watch those videos because I'm always afraid I'm going to see something horrible happen. I like get right away from them. But a lot of people like them because they have millions of views. So that's entertainment. And then you could do business videos, leadership, finance, social media, whatever kind of business you want. I mean, Gary Vee is huge on TikTok, absolutely huge. He's crushing it. And, he does these little snippets about basically motivating people to not care about what other people think of them. Super cool. Fitness videos. That's any kind of classes, yoga, Pilates, Zumba. Obviously, you can't do a whole class because the videos are 60 seconds or less, but I've seen videos where they're teaching people how to do a headstand or a backflip. And, you're just showing little snippets of it because it's 60 seconds or less, but you absolutely can make fitness videos, nutrition, weight loss videos. Then we move into inspirational or motivational. Wellness, stories, personal stories, love stories. Actually, that was trending. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? It was our love story, I think, was the hashtag that was trending. Empowerment and pep talks. That's all under inspirational and motivational. And then we get into the creative. That's your artists, your musicians, your dance, your hobbies. Yes, your singers, Jen. That's just for you. I'm telling you, if this girl can sing too, I'm not gonna be her friend anymore because she's so talented. Just kidding. But yeah, people play guitar, they sing on there. It's kind of like America's Got Talent. Like whatever your talent is, whatever your creative outlet is, yeah, do it on TikTok. I mean, I will sit and literally watch paint pouring, because I like to do the paint pouring. I'll watch paint pour videos where they're just dumping paint onto the paper. They don't even show the final product, but I'm watching it, right? And they're getting millions and millions of views. So you want to be really personal and be yourself, be vulnerable, be you. Don't be Gary Vee. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be anyone else. Just be yourself and vulnerable and personal, right? So you're not going to get on there and say, hello, I am Heather Paris of Live Inspired Now. No, you're going to get on there and talk just like you're talking to a friend in the kitchen. Again, if you have questions, make sure that you're posting them in the chat box, because Brittany is watching the chats and she is going to let me know whatever questions you guys have at the end. So how we doing so far? You guys liking this? Paint pouring is relaxing. Absolutely. So how many times should you be sharing on this platform? It's not once a month. It's not once a week. It's 1 to 3 times per day. Now, again, that might sound like a lot, but I promise you it's not. These videos are super short. They could be literally 1 second long. I'm not sure what you're going to show or say in 1 second, but typically people say between 8 and 15 seconds. Now, all of my videos are kind of longish for the platform. Like mine go all the way up to 60 seconds. Some of them are short. I've posted some ocean videos where you're just watching and listening to the ocean coming in. And then I've typed in some meditation to go with the ocean sound. And those I think are like maybe 13 to 18 seconds. But I mean, it's really up to you. You can also do a series of videos. So like say you have a talk that's like 2.5 minutes long, you can break that up into 3 videos. So you do a 1-minute video, a 1-minute video, and a 30-minute video. And then on each video, you'll say part 1, part 2, and part 3. Pardon me. I actually did that for some hair videos. So one of my most viral videos, the first one that blew up, was me giving some relationship advice. And on the video, which has been seen, I think, over 123,000 times and shared thousands of times. But on the video, I'm giving relationship advice, and the most amount of comments out of the thousands of comments were, oh my God, I love your hair. Oh my God, I love your hair. Your hair, your hair, your hair. How do you do your hair? Your hair is so pretty. So I decided to make some hair videos. I'm like, well, if everybody wants the hair stuff, I'm going to make a few hair videos. And I couldn't do just like 1 in 60 seconds. So I ended up making, I think it was 7 videos. Brittany can tell me at the end. I'm pretty sure it was 7 though. A series of 7 videos, like first my hair is washed and it's wet, and then I tell them what products I'm going to use. Then I do a blow dry and I show them how I'm blow drying my hair, how to use the diffuser, and then which products I'm using next, and how to get like the little bump up on the top, like all these videos. And then I post them all at once. That's another thing. I don't have this on my notes. I'm going to go off on a side tangent here, but a lot of videos you'll see on TikTok, it'll say like for part or follow for part 2. I personally don't like those videos, but it is a really good way to get people to follow you because they'll want to see the next video. So when I did the series of videos, I uploaded them all consecutively at the same time. So I did 1 through 7 of the hair videos all at once. And I think I even said on the first video, hey, I hate those, follow for the next video. So I'm uploading them all now. And one of those videos did actually go viral. Let's see if I can find it. And people really liked them. So I just uploaded them all at once. And oh yeah, that one was 21,000. So it wasn't my most viral, but it still did really well. So there's a lot of different ways that you can share your videos, but try to share 1 to 3 times a day. Now, what I do personally is I pick 1 day a week or every couple of weeks, and I have all of my content written in a notebook well, a notebook, right? And you don't need to see my notebook, but I have all of my content written down in a notebook, and I have my ideas that I write. You know, I get something, I write it in my notebook. And then one day a week, I'll sit down in whatever spot and I'll just record them all at once. That's it. It takes me like an hour. I'll just sit there and hit record right on my phone. I do everything on the phone. All videos, by the way, are up and down on the phone, right? Up and down, not this way. So your videos are recorded vertically on the phone, not horizontally. So I'll record all of the videos at once, and then I just keep them in my phone, and then each day I upload one. Now, I've been typically uploading one video per day because I haven't had yet enough content to do 2 to 3, but sometimes I'll do 2. Like that one day where I uploaded all 7 at once. The more videos you upload in a day, I have personally noticed, although I don't have the statistics on this, but I have noticed that the more you upload, if you do 2 or 3, you do tend to get more traffic. So you can play with it and see what happens. Upload 1 and see how it does, and then one day upload 3 and see if they do better. All right, let's move past that one now. So share valuable content based on your niche. Right? I just want to give you guys some examples. I saw some of the people who were jumping on the call tonight, so I geared some of it towards them. So if you're thinking like, well, what could I possibly make a video on? Relationship hacks, that's what I do. Meditations, there's lots of people doing meditations on there. If you have a nice meditation that makes you feel calm and peaceful, put it on there, make a video of it. How to size a bra properly. Now, I know one of the women watching tonight sells bras, and she teaches people how to buy the right size bra. How many millions of women are wearing the wrong size? Absolutely a lot. So you could you could wear an undershirt and teach people how to measure for their bras correctly. You could make a video of your angry husband in the Starbucks line. I am referring to myself there. You could do how to fold sheets. You could have a video of yourself laughing your ass off. I actually have one of those. I really thought, it's funny too, because I thought for sure, here's a little quick story. When my first video went viral, I was stoked. Thad was super excited for me too. For those of you who don't know me yet, Thad is my husband and my best friend. He's amazing. So my first video goes viral, and I go from 20 followers to all of a sudden now I've got like 100, now 150, 160, 170. I'm watching them grow and grow, and I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing, right? So we're out somewhere, I think we're in Arizona, I don't know, but we stopped at a museum somewhere, and we didn't really want to go. We were just trying to kill time. So we walked into the museum, and the guy's like, oh, whatever it was, $20 a piece to get in. And I kind of looked side-eyed that, and I was like, whatever. I'm like not that interested to spend $40 to go in the museum. So we left. But as we were walking out, I kind of whispered to him, I said, if you told him about my new TikTok status, we might have gotten in for free. And so we start cracking up, right? And he starts saying, like, as if he was saying this to the guy, excuse me, sir, but did you know that my wife has 168 followers on TikTok? I'm pretty sure you should be letting us into your museum for free. So we are laughing our asses off, right? I am literally crying in tears as we're walking back to the Jeep, because he's going over and over saying this. And he gets out his phone, and he starts recording me laughing as soon as I got in the Jeep. I'm laughing. I can't even talk. I've got tears coming down my face. The dog's looking at me like, oh, are you okay, Mom? What the hell is happening here? And I'm just cracking up. So I take the video out of his phone and I upload it to TikTok thinking, oh, this is, because when I see a video of somebody else laughing, I'm instantly laughing. I can't help it. And I just love those. I love any kind of video of people laughing. So I think this video is going to do phenomenally well. And it doesn't. It didn't do terrible, but it didn't get like 0 views, but it didn't do nearly, I'm looking for it now. It didn't do nearly what I thought it would. And so I was kind of disappointed by that, but you just never know. Like my turtle video, 327,000 views on that. And I didn't think anyone was going to like it. Or the video where we're holding hands and we kiss under the lit up light and that's like 189,000 views. I can't find the one. I don't want to scroll while I'm while I'm doing the webinar. Yet I'm still scrolling. Oh, here it is. 2,178 on the laughing video. See if you can hear it. That video cracks me up. Didn't seem to people didn't seem to love it as much as I did, but that's okay, right? You know, you're gonna play with this. You're gonna see what people like. You're gonna put stuff up there and just see, right? So you're gonna share valuable content based on your niche and whatever that is. Whatever, if you're a hairstylist, do hair videos and then mix in some funny stuff that happened in your salon or whatever, you know, whatever you want. Also, another thing that a lot of people say is, oh, well, that's just too easy. Everybody knows how to straighten their hair. No, they don't. It may seem easy to you, but it's not to your audience. And if it is, they'll just scroll past you. So it's no harm, no foul. Put the stuff on there that you think is just too simple for anyone to like. Trust me, my very first video, the one that went viral first, was me telling people to say, yay, when their husband texts them and say that they're on their way home. That's my video. It's set, I mean, it's literally me saying, hey, here's a relationship tip. When your spouse texts you and tells you that they're on the way home, instead of saying, okay, yay, stop by, or instead of saying, okay, stop by the store and grab some milk, say, yay! And how much better do you think they'll feel when they know you're excited? I mean, that's literally the whole video. And that's the first video that went viral. So, I mean, to me, that seemed so obvious, but I was like, whatever, I'm going to throw this up there. Oh, another thing, it's not on my notes here, but before I forget, if you could, for whatever reason, if you can make your videos outside, that would be better. I have no data for that either, but every one of my videos that I do outside in brighter weather always seems to do better. So the very first video, the yay video, as I call it, was in front of the Red Rocks in Sedona, Arizona, and it was the view really was breathtaking. And then a lot of the other videos that have been really popular have all been outside. So I started finding all of my videos, like filming all of my videos outside, whether it's in the yard or in front of a mountain or whatever, because we travel, we live in an RV full time, so we're traveling. So I have that luxury. But even if you just go outside in your yard and you have a blue sky above you, do that. For whatever reason, it just seems to make a difference. This could be purely anecdotal, but again, play with it and see what happens. So let's get back to some more tips because we only have like 15 minutes before I have to start taking questions. I told you I'd be talking forever. Okay, let me get some water. So how is everyone doing? Are you following along? How are we doing so far? Post in the comments what you're thinking about this material so far. And also, if you have questions, make sure you post them in the chat because Brittany's going to let me know what they are at the end of this. Okay. So this app, TikTok, used to be called Musical.ly. It was a music platform, and then they changed it to TikTok. It got bought by new owners. I don't know the whole full history. You can read all that on their website, but it's really, really good for music. So in your videos, use music. And the music, you don't have to have the music in your phone. You don't have to do anything. It's all in the app. Okay, so the videos that I upload that I include music always seem to do better, but you have to adjust the volume so it's not louder than your voice. I made that mistake too, right? I'm glad I made all these mistakes because then I can share this information with you. So when you upload your video, as you're scrolling through, and you'll learn how to do it, but as you're going through, there's an option to add sound. So click sound, add music, and then when you click like the search button, it will show you trending music, featured music. You can search for a particular song or a sound. It's not just songs, it's sounds too, right? You can add that, it will add that right to your video, okay? And then on the other side, it says volume. You click volume and you turn the music volume down low and your volume from your voice up high so that you can still hear yourself. I mean, you want some music in the background, but you don't want it to be so loud that they can't hear what you're saying. So, okay. Then you want to use relevant hashtags. Now, when you're on the main page, you know the home page, you know your home page on Facebook, like the page where you scroll through and you see all your friends, what they're posting. That on TikTok is called the For You page or the FYP. So when you're using your relevant hashtags in the beginning, I was doing hashtag For You page, hashtag FYP, thinking that if you use that hashtag, it would get you on the For You page because that's the goal. But it doesn't actually do that at all. So don't bother using that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, great, don't worry about it. But your hashtags should be relevant. So for me, for my hashtags, because I make relationship videos, I do hashtag relationship hacks, hashtag relationship goals, hashtag relationships, hashtag BF for boyfriend, hashtag GF for girlfriend, hashtag love. Whatever it is, if you're a creator, you can do hashtag creator, hashtag maker. Maker is a big one for artists and crafters. Whatever it is, if you're a singer, hashtag singer, hashtag songs, hashtag original content, whatever it is, use hashtags that are relevant for you. You only have so many characters, so try to get your best hashtags in first. And you can always search trending hashtags on Google, but you can also look on the TikTok app as well. So make sure you're using trending hashtags too. So some of the trending hashtags today are hashtag leaving my body, hashtag stay home, stay strong for obvious reasons, and hashtag loungewear. So if there's a video where somebody has on loungewear, they're using the hashtag loungewear. If they're sitting at home and they're making a video of juggling, but they're wearing their loungewear, they're going to use hashtag loungewear. So you can look on the app and see what the big hashtags are for the day. And they change quick too. I would also encourage you to establish your own hashtag. So when I first started on there, Live Inspired Now, obviously is my brand. So I started doing hashtag Live Inspired Now, and there was zero, like literally zero. Nobody had used that on there. So I started it. So now if you do hashtag Live Inspired Now, it's all my videos. So I'm super excited about that. Trending music and sounds. So when you're scrolling through, you'll hear all these cool things. Think about the ones you like. One of them is called Bored in the House by Curtis Roach. And that's just bored in the house and I'm in the house bored in the house. And then they'll play that song with, when they're doing weird stuff, like building obstacle courses in their house, right? Whatever. Jaws theme, which got me excited today when I saw that because I love the movie Jaws. So the Jaws theme is on there. So if you have a video of your dog like sneaking or a cat sneaking up on something, you do the Jaws theme and it's appropriate, right? So besides the hashtags and the music and the sounds and all that stuff, there's also trending challenges, and you can just literally Google it. What are the trending challenges right now? So you can lip sync to a song. So Jen, the singers in the group, or for me, people who can't sing, you could lip sync to a song. And there is a new feature on TikTok called voiceover. So you could voice over somebody else's video, or you could voice over one of your own videos, or you could lip sync or whatever. One of my favorite challenges, I'm not exactly sure 100% what it's called, but it was something like try not to lose it, right? So you have to sit there stone faced, and then there's one of the sounds on TikTok is they play all really awesome like 80s music, like AC/DC, and you have to and Twisted Sister, right? And you have to sit there and not jam out. Like you have to resist jamming out. And it's funny because when I watch these videos, as soon as like the first song comes on, I'm like, oh my God, I'm start jamming out. I can't help myself. So I'll never win that challenge, but it's a fun one. Last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I don't remember, they had a paper towel challenge. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but they would take a paper towel and write on a Sharpie on one, like just whatever, one part of it, like and then on the back side would write scared or something like that. And then they drop it into a sink full of water. And then as soon as the whole paper towel gets wet, you see the entire message reveal itself. So that one was kind of cool. I like that one. There were a lot of nice ones on there. Like somebody said, will you marry me? That kind of stuff. Stay relevant. look at the challenges. Even if you're not going to do them, know what they are. Just follow them. Follow the trending sounds, the trending music, you know, the trending hashtags. Just stay on top of it. You don't have to do every one of them. In fact, I don't really do any of them. I've never done one of the challenges. I've never done a duet yet. Which is one of the great features on TikTok, which I will one of these days, but I haven't. So you don't have to do all that stuff. You can just basically do you and your videos, and that's it. But try to stay on top of it and be relevant, because then you'll know actually what's going on. Okay. Oh, somebody's a duet with me? Damn straight. I'll tell you what. The very first person to duet with me, I will shout you out in a video. So duet me on TikTok, and I'll do a shout out video to you on TikTok. All right, so let's get back to it, because I only have a few minutes left. Number one, this is such a huge, important thing. Write this down, do not forget it, and do not do it. Respond to every single comment that you get on your video. Every single one. If you get 5,000 comments, bless your soul, thank God, respond to every single one of them, even if it's just an emoji. Like, you know, on some of my viral videos, there's thousands of comments, so it's hard to sit and maybe type a full message to each and every one of them, but you can send a little smiley emoji. That, number one, boosts your video up more, and number two, you're building relationships with people. We're here to learn how to build our business on TikTok. So I'm telling you how to do it. And these are all ways to build relationships with people and to start conversations with people. You know, when I first started doing the relationship videos, I didn't have anybody, you know, making comments or saying stuff. I mean, I built it up. Now I'm getting comments, tons of comments in my videos. I'm getting private messages, not just on TikTok, but they're coming to my Instagram and sending me messages there, asking me for relationship advice, asking me questions, asking me for help, asking me for coaching. So this is how you build relationships with people. Please, I beg you, if you do nothing else, if you get nothing else from this video, please respond to every single comment on every single video that you get. You could even say, how may I help you? Something, whatever. If you get something that's really inappropriate or a troll or some mean comment, TikTok has this beautiful feature that you can just delete the comment. Simple. If it's rude or obnoxious, which I have to say, I've had a couple, but hardly any. Really. I mean, 99% of the people on TikTok have been pretty nice, except for that stupid turtle video, which I still will. Brittany, I swear, don't let me forget to tell them about the turtle video. So, respond to every comment, just delete any rude ones and don't even respond to them. And then comment on all the videos that you like. So the greatest thing about TikTok is that you can make a comment on somebody's video, and unlike Facebook, you're not going to get 97,000 notifications every time somebody else comments on the same video. So you know how you comment on somebody's post on Facebook? Sometimes you're tempted to not comment because you know that this post is going to get a lot and it's going to blow up your phone or your notifications or whatever. It's not like that on TikTok. So if you see a video that you like on TikTok, go on there and say, hey, I really like your video, or wow, your hair is beautiful, or whatever it is. Build relationships by making those comments. Take the time to say something really nice and polite if you see a video that you like. Best thing is, you're not going to get any notification about it unless they reply directly to you. Then somebody will say, you'll get a notification that somebody has replied to your comment. So, what else was I going to say? Oh, collaborate with other users. So we just touched on that. Duet, you can do a duet with somebody. Don't ask me how to do it. I don't actually know how. I'm going to learn how, because I promise you I will do it soon. But you can duet people, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There's, I think, a button right on the app, but you can duet or you can collaborate with other users. So I suggest that you totally do that. Tag other people in your videos. So like, for example, if you go on and make your first TikTok and your TikTok video says, hey TikTok, I'm brand new and I'm joining because Inspired Heather Paris, I watched your webinar tonight and I'm super excited to start making videos. Now, when you go to post that, you do your hashtags and you do your @s. Your @ is how you tag people, @Inspired Heather. So if you make a video like that, you make sure you tag me, right? And I'm going to come on there and see it and comment, and people are going to see it because you tagged me on it too. If you do a business video, tag Gary Vee if you want him to see it, right? It's no guarantee that he will see it, but you're tagging the appropriate people. Follow the people that you like. Of course, please follow me, Inspired Heather, on TikTok. The #1 TikTok person right now is Charli D'Amelio. She is awesome. She is #1. She has millions and millions and millions of followers. She is a teenager who dances. Yes, there are tons of dance videos on TikTok. If you're a dancer or if you want to try some of the dances, go right ahead. That's what a lot of the challenges are, a certain kind of dance. I don't personally do them. I just, it's not my deal. So whatever. But Charli has millions of followers, and she's just this sweet little thing. She's like the girl next door. She doesn't wear loads and loads of makeup. She's like a regular person and a teenager. And she was just recently on ESPN. She was on the Gary Vee show. Jason Derulo like duetted her, right? Famous people are duetting Charli now because she's so huge on this platform, and she's been on everything now, right? She was on Jimmy Fallon, you name it, she's out there, right? But you look her up. Okay. Encourage your followers to message you. So when you're making videos, you can say, like I always try to remember to say on the ends of my videos, I try to remember to say, if you have any questions, please post them in the comments and I'll make a video about it, and be sure to follow me for daily inspiration. That's all. And then you can put words on your video too. And again, you can do this all in the app. You don't have to do it outside of the app. You go in the app, you can make your video there. I make my videos on my phone and then upload them, but you can make them right in TikTok. And then TikTok allows you to put words on the screen. So I always put like relationship hack and then what number it is. I think I'm up to like, I don't know, 46 or something, relationship hack number 46. And then I'll give a little info about what it is. And then I'll say, follow me for daily inspiration. So let me look real quick. The most recent one was, I did the anxiety hack. Anxiety hack number 7, follow for daily inspiration, right? So you could just put the words on. Oh, here it is. Relationship hack 44. Don't follow your heart, ... So that's my little teaser about what the video is about. And then it says, follow me for daily relationship advice. Super simple. Just make sure that you give them that action step and you ask them to follow you, okay? Once they follow you or message you, then there's a whole list of people. Those are prospects. That's your audience. That's your fan base. You'll start to get messages. Tell them how to reach out to you, okay? You can tell them that you have a link in your bio, whatever. Listen, unless you have a Super Bowl marketing budget, you should be prospecting. And if you don't know what prospecting is, that's a whole nother call. So if you don't know what prospecting is, you need to go onto TikTok and send me a private message or message me on Facebook or text me if you know me, right? And ask me what prospecting is. Because if you're not prospecting, you're not growing your business, okay? Now, if you have a Super Bowl marketing budget, that means you have millions and millions of dollars to market your product or service. You can buy TV ads and Facebook ads and Instagram ads, and you can put billboards up, and you have the money to do all of those things. Then yeah, maybe you don't need to prospect individual people. But if you don't, if you're like the rest of us, you need to be reaching out and building relationships with people, because that's how you grow your business. And it's really, really easy to do here on this platform of TikTok. So I really want you guys to learn the platform and play with all of the features. And then after you've gotten a few videos under your belt, analyze your stats and give people what they want. So you can go into your TikTok, into your profile, and if you click on the 3 little dots up in the top right corner, it gives you a list of things, and one of the things is analytics. And that's how I got all of those stats that I gave you today on the beginning of this call about who my viewers are. I mean, 85% of my viewers are female, so of course I'm going to gear my videos to women. You can get all of your stats in your own account. right? And then if you see people are responding better to certain videos, give them what they want. Just like people really wanted, like people were talking about the hair stuff. So I asked a couple of people, hey, if I made hair videos, would you watch them? And they said, heck yeah, of course. So I made 7 hair videos. So figure out what people want and then give it to them. So again, I'm going to open it up to questions here in a second. But again, I'm Inspired Heather on TikTok. And I would really love it if you did reach out to me, either through my website, liveinspirednow.com, or through Girls Unscripted. Girls Unscripted is, we're on Facebook. We do have a website. Brittany can give us that information here in a second when she jumps on. But I would love to hear from you because this is all we have time to cover this evening. So let's get into our questions. Brittany, would you please jump on with me and let me know what some of the questions were this evening?
Hey all, so there aren't many questions. That's a good thing. But number 2, you got to tell us about the turtle video. And then.
Oh yeah, okay. So let me do that now while you're going looking for the questions. So, oh my God, the friggin' turtle video. So when I was in Mexico, in February, we went and they have a conservation program in Mexico to save the turtles because turtles are endangered. And so in Mexico, they hatch the turtles in like a hatchery or whatever, and then they bring them to the beach. They release them on the beach. They release them far from the water, so it's they mimic like if they had come out of the sand like naturally. They release them onto the beach and they have this one area all sectioned off where you can't walk on it. And we watch, you know, we basically release the turtles and we watch the turtles walk to the ocean. They make this long trek and we're encouraging them and laughing. And it's just this great thing to watch these turtles, right? So we're all wearing gloves because at the end, the turtles, once they're released, they only have 3 hours from the time that they hatch to get to the ocean or they die. And so some of the turtles, you know, by just the natural order of things, some of the turtles are, you know, not as strong as the others. So towards the end of the time limit, if some of the turtles are stragglers and they're not moving fast enough to the ocean, the guides allow us to pick the turtles up and then just kind of carry them with our gloves on and put them closer to the water. Now, bear in mind, they've already crawled 50 yards across the sand and, you know, they've made their way. They're freaking exhausted. They just need some help. So I post a video of this on TikTok, and it's my biggest video still to date, and people go nuts. There's so many amazing comments, but there's a shit ton of comments from people saying, you just killed those turtles. You're not allowed to pick them up, you know. And then comments like, oh, those turtles are going to be drowned now. I'm saying exactly as it was said, right, on TikTok. Those turtles are going to be drowned now because you touched them. You're not allowed to touch them. So I go on and I'm commenting saying, hey guys, everybody, TikTok, you know, these turtles are endangered and this is part of conservation effort that they do in Mexico to make sure that the turtles are saved and blah, blah, blah. And it just, like, the more you comment on it, the more it goes on the For You page and the more comments, and then you can't keep up, and there's thousands of comments, and people are like, and then people start going on there and defending me, which was really nice. And they're like, hey, didn't you read all the comments? She said this was part of a conservation effort and she was saving those turtles and blah, blah, blah. And it's just been this whole thing. So every single day, as soon as I get on my TikTok, I have to go scrolling through all of these comments on this turtle video of people like harassing me, telling me I'm drowned in the damn turtles. Anyway, so that's the turtle video story. Brittany, what else you got?
I think you answered most of them. I just forgot what. Jen asked if there was music without singing. Is that how you sing on there?
Is there music without singing? Oh, like,
yeah.
Can you put music in the background without the words? I don't know, search it. There probably is, but I'm not sure. But if not, you could record the video yourself singing and then just upload it to TikTok, right?
Am I allowed to put something in there too?
Yeah, of course.
Am I allowed to say something? So Jen, if you were to upload yourself singing, people can then, there's a cute little feature down on the right-hand side where people can take that sound of you singing and use that in their video.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a good thing. So some people might think, oh, well, I don't want to. No, no, no. You want that to happen because that's going to push you up on TikTok. Somebody said, do you get a lot of weird creepers? No, not really. No, no. I've had a couple of guys that like super liked all of my hair videos and then started following me on Instagram, but nothing that was like inappropriate or I had to like block anybody or anything like that. Um, TikTok has a lot of safety features. Oh, I was going to bring this up. I saw one video that like was super cringy and it didn't have a lot of views, but it showed up on my For You page and it was a mean video. And you do have the option to like report things, and TikTok is super dedicated to having inspirational and creative content that inspires. They don't want anything that is garbage or bullying. They have anti-bullying. They have all of these rules that you have to follow, and if you don't, you'll get kicked off. So I did see a video once. It was just this young girl talking, and she said something about the girl that just killed herself. I made fun of her, and I didn't even care that she killed herself. And I was like, holy shit, that's awful. So I instantly, like, you click the heart and it'll say like, you can report this or you can not want to see it, and so you can instantly do that. And that's it. That was that one time that video was gone, and I've never seen anything other than that one time, and that was a long time ago. So TikTok does a really good job of making sure that the content is I don't want to say the word appropriate because some of it is not appropriate for kids. It might have bad words or it's a little racy, but it's nothing that would be harmful or hurtful to people. Who's Gary Vee? Paula, just Google him. He's the best. You'll love him. He is super awesome. He's the author of Crush It. What else, Brittany?
That's it.
If you guys have any comments, somebody said yes, there is. Just put them in the chat box now. This is the last chance that you're going to get. There is no replay for this. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I want to say thank you so much to Jen, who has made sure that this webinar has run smoothly, and Brittany, who has been watching all of the comments and questions. And again, Brittany, what is the website for Girls Unscripted? Oh my God, I'm so terrible. Is Girls Unscripted, Brittany?
It's girlsunscripted.life.
.life. Thank you. I didn't want to say it wrong. Girlsunscripted.life. Thank you guys so much. Please be sure to reach out to myself or Jen or Brittany if you have any further questions. We would really love to work with you one-on-one if you need additional help besides, beyond this video. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening and are enjoying your quarantine. I've got my mask right here in case I have to go out. Jen, Brittany, thank you so much. Have a great, wonderful evening, everyone, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye.